Hi guys, it's your girl Vonnie. Welcome to Pieces of Me TV. Today I am coming to you with a love and hip hop mother freaking Atlanta review. Okay, y'all don't understand that this is all I've been waiting for. I ain't about that love and hip hop New York. I mean, it's cool, but Atlanta, baby, I've been down with Atlanta since season 1, and I'm feeling good about it. Okay. Let's jump right into it. We are at Stevie J's new home called the White House, okay? And it's beautiful, very beautiful. And my girl Joseline walks in and she's cooked breakfast for her new husband. Yes, they are married and living a married life. So over breakfast, they're talking, and Joseline basically says she wants a wedding. You know, they went down to the Justice of the Peace, and she's like, okay, that's cool. I got the ring, I got the last name, we married, but I want the white dress. And he's like, ugh, how much is this gonna cost me? I don't know. And then he tries to swerve. You know, Stevie is real good with swerving. He tries to swerve into, this gonna take a while, but let me tell you what's not gonna take a while, planning this party. Let's plan a birthday party for both of us since our birthdays are a day apart. And she agrees. Rashida has had her baby Carter. He is too cute. She had a C-section, and the labor was really rough. So she ended up having to have a C-section. And the day after she had a C-section, she caught pneumonia. She was in the hospital for over a year. A little over a week. You know what I'm saying? Child, that girl was in the hospital for over a year. Okay, whatever. That's it. Rashida, she has had little baby Carter, and he is so adorable. Okay. Her labor and delivery was a little rough, so she ended up having to have a C-section. And child, it was rough on her. The very next day, she came down with pneumonia, and she was in the hospital for about a week. So it was pretty serious. Things are still rough between her and Kurt, but you know, they're being parents, and you know, she said she can't deny that he's a good parent to him, you know. Mimi is over Stevie and is back on with ugly ass Nico. I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody say. If y'all team Nico, you can write a long comment. I don't care. Nico is ugly to me with them beaver teeth. Like, he just reminds me of like a vampire. Like, he's gonna suck my blood. I don't feel comfortable. So yeah, so Nico and his ugly ass is back. And her and Nico start to talk about the sex tape right away. And it just seems unnatural. It wouldn't like, who sits and talks about a sex tape? I just feel some type of way, because I really feel like when people do these sex tapes, like in the moment sex tapes, nobody talks about it. You kissing, and he kissing, and one of y'all just pull out y'all phone and just record the deed, and then next thing you know, y'all watching it back, and you like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, but I like it, but I'm gonna keep it in my possession because I don't trust you. Not saying I've done that before, mom and dad. Anyway. But I'm just saying, you know, it's just a little much. It just didn't seem real to me. Waka and his girl, Tammy, they've been together 3 years. They're now engaged, and Tammy has been through some of that bull, you know, with Waka, like most of these women on, you know, in hip-hop period, you know, just musicians. I'm not even going to say hip-hop. It's tough being a musician's girlfriend or wife or fiance or whatever. So he's been unfaithful, and she's still struggling to try to find a place where she can trust him and not feel so insecure. They don't have rings. Okay, they have tattooed rings, you know, the hood rings. That's what they have. And she don't seem too pressed to get that ring. Okay, I'm a little confused. Scrappy is with my girl Bambi. I love Bambi. If y'all remember, Bambi is Malaysia's best friend. Malaysia from Basketball Wives, and she was originally on Basketball Wives, and now her and Bambi are Bambi is with Scrappy. And I don't think at this point they're in a relationship. They just been kicking it for like 3 or 4 months, and they're playing basketball and everything. And he was saying he never had that before, where he could be a friend with the person who he smashing, you know. But it seems like they both want to be together. Mimi, Erica, and Arian, they meet for dinner, and Arian is with a girl, and she's a DJ, you know, and ever since last year when she came out and said she was bisexual, she just feels free, and she feels like she can date whoever she wants, and she feels comfortable, and she's happy. Erica is with a new man named O'Shea, and I'm not gonna lie, when she said that, I said, well, wait a second, ain't that Ice Cube name? Girl, you dating Ice Cube, ain't he married? Girl, that's wrong. But yeah, so I want to see what he look like, because Arian said he's fine, so I want to see what he looks like. He better not look like Ice Cube. Mimi tells them that her and Nico are back together, and of course Arian is like, that's some of that bull. And then she asks the girls, have they ever made a sex tape? Who does that? Who does that? Like, and of course the girl's like, no, and if I did, it'd be in my possession, it would be in his. And Erica was like, girl, it's so good, you want to record it and watch it back? I'm like, okay, I mean, it ain't nothing that good in the world to make you want to just do that, especially when you're a known person. I mean, really. What else? I think that was that in their conversation. Yeah. So Rashida and Tammy and Deb are out for lunch, and Deb is planning Tammy and Waka's wedding, and she basically said it's her wedding. Okay, she's giving her son to Tammy, and she's gonna plan a beautiful wedding. And Tammy's like, yeah, that's cool, but I really don't want this wedding. And I think that's why she like, you can plan everything but my wedding dress, because she really didn't want a wedding. She just wanna, you know, go to the courthouse and just, you know, elope. Rashida is trying to learn to accept Kirk back, you know, after everything that he did. And she's like, you know, as time go by, he'll be doing something good, and then I look at him and just remember him in that jacuzzi, and I want to fuck him up. That's basically what she was saying, you know. But Deb points out to her, you know, when she was sick and everything, he was there and he stepped up, and that's because he's her partner and partner in life, you know. So there's still something there. And Rashida says, you know what, you're right. So she's going to try to find a way to make it work with her. Nico and Mimi. Nico asked Mimi to come out to this restaurant so she don't act a fool. And he needs to tell her that when they were in the Bahamas and his bag got stolen, the videotape was in the bag. The camera was in the bag. You know I'm old, the videotape. The camera was in the bag, and the camera was stolen, you know, with everything in the bag. And Mimi starts crying. And it really seemed like to me that, what's that boy name? Nico, he was unfazed. Like, she's crying, and I think they were real tears. Like, she's crying, and he just like, I just think we should capitalize on this right now while we can. Really? 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 Like, come on now. Like, that's just not cool at all. I mean, we should capitalize on it. That's what you're going to say right now while she's crying and while she's upset. This is what I really think will happen. One or two things. Either he leaked the tape himself and Mimi was unaware, or the original tape was leaked and they tried to make money off of it, but that shit was boring. And so Vivid, who owns the tape, or distributed the tape, and Vivid was like, well, you need to shoot some more stuff because this is boring as hell and sleep and snoozing. And I'm just going to say, I watched it and I was bored, okay? I'm just going to tell you the truth. Just saying, it just wasn't for me. And even with the shower rod, I just wasn't really impressed, okay? I just wasn't impressed. Especially with her titties. Why her titties look like that? They look real just hard and muscly. I don't know. Just, and then you can see, like, the scars underneath. It just wasn't cute. Girl, you should. And then she went to that good plastic surgeon. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway. Yeah, so that's it with that. Scrappy introduces Bambi to Mama D. And it definitely don't look like Mama D is happy to be there, and it don't look like Bambi is happy to be there, okay? And right out the gate, Mama D starts with, yeah, so basically I heard that you was hoeing out in California, and my son got eggs in his basket, bitch, so you ain't the only one, okay? And I died. Bambi was like, you got eggs? Well, what the fuck is these eggs that your mama's talking about? And Scrappy was like, I don't know. I thought an egg came from, you know, a farm or, you know, something like that. I don't got no eggs. You got some eggs? There's some eggs around here? I ain't got no damn eggs. And then she was like, well, I don't either. He was like, well, let's go because I ain't got no eggs. And they leave. It was hilarious. I'm sorry. I thought that was pretty funny. And that made me think that he must really like Bambi because Bambi was uncomfortable and he sided with his woman and left. In past situations, he always side with his mama or stay neutral instead of defending his woman. Kirk and Rashida. Kirk wants Rashida's mama to stop kissing Carter in the mouth, which I kind of understand. You don't be kissing babies all up in the mouth like that. My grandma ain't play that. And his mama, Rashida's mama is like, wait a second, who are you to be telling me what to do with my baby? You know, my grandson, when you wasn't even claiming him. Oh, so now he your son because I'm kissing him in the mouth. I was like, Rashida, get your mama though. Like, I get it, Kirk messed up, but you got to check your mama if you and him are ever going to work out. Bambi rode her bike to Scrappy's house. Y'all, when I seen that pink bicycle riding through that forest, I said, is this some type of ghetto Little Red Riding Hood? I just can't. But she rode a bike and she want to see his phone because she needs to see what these eggs are all about, okay? And you could tell Mama D really got to her. And that's what Mama D wanted. Bambi wants him to love her. He wants him to say that he loves her and he doesn't. And I kind of feel like I can respect that. I feel like a man must really have some type of respect for you to not just tell you what you want to hear. So I think he really does like her and he wants to love her, but he wants it to actually take his time. Scrappy is really I got the love type person, you know, like he always trying to be in love. I don't think he just, I got to put my penis in anything that moves. I think he's just looking for something and he ain't getting it. Stevie and Joseline's birthday party. Erica and Arian are there and they're questioning their marriage right off the bat to Stevie, like, oh, is it real? Oh, okay, well, I'm happy for you. And then like to Josh, like, so it's real. Like y'all got what's it called? A marriage certificate. Well, what date was it? Like, really? Like, why would y'all do that? You don't do that. That was like really tasteless. And I really didn't like that. And honestly, I really feel like Arian is really hating hard. And I feel like she's hating hard because she's Mimi's friend. And even though she didn't like everything that Stevie did, I think she wanted Stevie and her and Mimi to work out. And when Stevie didn't marry Mimi and all he did was give Mimi a baby and a bunch of heartache, but then came on and got the stripper out the strip club, cleaned her up real nice, got her some new tits and a new face, you know, and a new ass, and he married her. And I think Arian is in her feelings about that, but you need to stop. Because at the end of the day, if Mimi ain't worried about it, why are you worried about it? And even if Mimi's worried about it, you should be trying to make Mimi not worried about it. Mimi needs to try to get her a husband, fake or not fake. He's done more for Joseline than he's ever done for Mimi. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he claiming Joseline. You know, I mean, get it together. Really get it together and let it go. Then they give her a stripper pole, and she was thinking it's from them, like, oh, that's cute. Like, who is it from? And they was like, oh, it's from Mimi. Why the fuck would you give me a gift from your friend and his baby mama? Why would you do that? Like, and a stripper pole? Because, come on, that wasn't a nice gesture. It was shade. And so Joseline left. Stevie went to the strip club because she left him and he was like, fuck it, it's my birthday, I want to have a good time, I'm going to the strip club. Then so back at the ranch, Stevie and Joseline get into a fight. And when I tell you I get my life when Joseline turns into Ms.Joseline Hernandez, baby. When she turns into her and gives you attitude and shade and reads, I love it. Okay, I live for those moments. I am Team Joseline. Hey, maid. Okay. When she told him, tell that bitch I need, if she gonna give me a stripper pole, my ceiling's too high. I need a bigger stripper pole so that I can get on and shake my ass for your baby daddy, bitch. I said, yes, bitch, you better go off. I'm just saying, I love a good read, and that was a good read, okay? It was a very good read. Well, that's all, folks. I enjoyed this episode. I'm so excited for it to be back. This season is going to be so good. I can't wait, and I will be reviewing it every week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and you'll find my links to my social networks in the underneath bar that's underneath of this video, okay? Just click read more, where the fuck is the rest? Just click that, and you'll find all my stuff, okay? Comment. You guys leave awesome comments. I love reading them. I try to reply back to every comment because I just love having conversations with you guys. And most importantly, subscribe. I look at my subscribers like cousins. You can't borrow no money, but you can damn sure get a cup of sugar in these videos, child, okay? So yes, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.